Welcome back, Greenlight 1/64 scale diecast collectors. Today I have an assortment of Greenlight model cars and trucks that we're going to be opening up for a full loose review, as well as a quick look at some of them in the packaging. I have Showroom Floor Series 4, 4 out of the 6 vehicles there, my top picks of that 6 vehicle set, and all 6 vehicles from Greenlight Hollywood limited edition release of the Starsky and Hutch vehicles. And we've got a couple other cars that I had previously in my collection, Starsky and Hutch cars, 70s Ford Torinos in general. I just thought I'd grab each and every one that I have because I really like this casting, and I wanted to share them all with you at the same time that we are looking at Starsky and Hutch. There was also a green machine that I found in this collection, the 72 Ford Club van. That will be staying in the package, but I do already have one loose and open. The rest of these are coming out of the package, of course, for the full loose review, including not one but two 71 Checker taxi cabs. You can never have too many taxi cabs. And this beauty, a 63 Chevrolet Impala, very authentic looking, green on green. Let's get all of these awesome diecast vehicles out for the loose review here on the diecast review table. One more thing I want to note about all of these vehicles is they were released in 2023. I think the Starsky and Hutch Hollywood Limited Edition series cars was released earlier in 2023 than later. Showroom Series Floor was released later in 2023, but might still be available at big box stores. Anyways, we're going to look at these cars, and this one actually is different than my previous Starsky and Hutch car. These 76 Ford Torinos are awesome die-cast castings by Greenlight with an opening hood, detailed engine, and just a lot of different parts to make up the front grille, bumpers, and rear facade of the car. And it has the little cherry up on the roof, which is authentically shaped, just as it is in the movie and or the television show. Was there a movie of Starsky and Hutch? I might be getting confused. Definitely the television show is where most of these cars will be based off of. Now this version here, although it doesn't indicate on the packaging, is the weathered, damaged version. Check it out. Intentionally modeled hood, I'm pretty sure. Cracked windshield, some terrific details on that. And even the back window is cracked. And, of course, there is some sort of markings on the front. I'm not sure what this car hit. I don't think that was meant to be there. So, in the movie or the show, maybe it drove through some garbage cans or something. I don't remember, and I didn't watch the show, so I have no idea. At least not recently, and not in my recent memory. A side-by-side of these two cars shows that they have the same paint job, essentially. Same license plates. I'm not sure which Hollywood release this first version of the Starsky and Hutch car was, but that can be easily found by Googling. I don't have it in the package handy, so that was why I didn't really concern myself with it, since it is out of production. And most likely the rest of these cars are out of production and would need to be found on the secondary market, such as eBay. This one is a couple years old for sure, at least. Very interesting kind of chrome red version. This was a hobby exclusive, and there are only a few Greenlight cars that are this shiny and mirror-like. So I thought I'd bring it out as part of the show here. And then two more cars, I believe from regular series, if I'm not mistaken. And what series those are, I do not know, but again, a quick search on eBay of the 76 Ford Torino by Greenlight will produce results on any of these vehicles, should you be looking for them, as these ones are all out of production now. And they all feature that opening hood, different wheels on some of them, and tires. Just a really nice assortment of 76 Ford Gran Torino vehicles. Also available is the four-door Gran Torino by Greenlight, which is also a very nice casting. And there is the Big Lebowski version of that. I didn't grab those because I already have quite a few cars here to show you guys. With that, we will move right on over to the 72 Ford Club van. Now, this one is a green machine. As you can see, it has the green chrome rims, and the base is painted metallic green. This is what delineates a green machine. Some green machines may have a full-on metal green metallic paint job, as well as the base, or in exchange for the base being painted, they all will have those kind of shiny green wheels. I don't go out of my way to collect green machines, but when I do get one, in passing, like in buying a box sealed, I'll keep it in the package. And I always try to go about and find the regular version, because I really do like the authenticity of having the regular colored hubcaps and base on the vehicle, such as this wonderful diecast of the 72 Ford Club Wagon, which is a substantial casting, and Greenlight has done a terrific job with this vehicle. Roll test, of course. Got lots of good rollers here. No issues with any of these vehicles. We're going to move on through the Starsky and Hutch before moving into a showroom floor review. And here is the 69 Chevrolet C30 Dually Wrecker Rosco Tow Service. Even has a 555 phone number on it. Now again, because I didn't watch this show, at least not recently, I don't remember exactly what the vehicles in the show look like. I'm sure that Greenlight has done their very best to duplicate the actual vehicles and all the details. But if you notice anything, please do let me know in the comments. For myself and my viewers, other viewers of this video may appreciate your insight. So we got a really nice tow truck here. It's got a painted satin black metal base with the dually wheels on it. And it rolls pretty well for a big old dually truck. Next up, the 72 AMC Matador. Now, was this car featured as a police car in Starsky and Hutch? I would be interested to know. All the vehicles are from the 60s and 70s, mainly from the 1970s, with the exception of that 63 Chevy Impala in green that we're going to look at. Fairly clean castings. I mean, this one's got a bit of the windshield grime. Again, this has been cleared up by Greenlight Manufacturing mid to late 2023, and these were probably released earlier on. So I'm not going to go ahead and try and polish all this stuff on video, and we're just going to assume that they clean up nicely, and if not, well, it is what it is, as they say. A nice rolling car, though, and it looks really good. It's got that police deco on the side. Now we've got two of these taxis. I'm not sure why I decided to open both of them. I think it's really just because I do enjoy having my cars loose for the most part. So we have the 71 Checker taxi cab here. And this is a really good model. One of the more recent models, I think, from 2022, featuring an opening hood and detailed, very detailed engine bay. Good rolling wheels, all very well proportioned. Clear windshields and other windows. Check it out. Really a big fan of these checkered cars, and I have quite a few in my collection. Realistically, I could have brought a lot of other paint job vehicles out for this review, but I wanted to limit it to the Ford Torinos just because this video would get quite long if I just started looking at all the other cars that I have in my collection that are the same sort of casting as released here in the Starsky and Hutch. And that may be for a future video one day, someday, casting specific sort of videos. But here we go. 63 Chevy Impala is the last Starsky and Hutch limited edition. And there, in case I hadn't shown it, is the limited edition. Normally you'd have a series number somewhere here. Special edition says there's nothing more on the back. However, these were released in other Hollywood lines. Not all these cars necessarily. Got a bit of fingerprint grease on the windshield. The windows at the sides are open, so even if that is on the inside of the window, I will be able to clean those up with a Q-tip. It's not a terribly big deal because we know this problem has been fixed, and it's just an awesome, sweet casting of this car. Love the green paint job with that kind of, what color is that interior? It's almost like a teal blue interior. It just looks really good. Probably one of my favorite castings, if not my favorite casting, other than the Torino, out of this set of vehicles, is this green Impala. And although that is saying a lot, because I really like all of these castings, I think it's an awesome mix of vehicles. And it's hard to pick favorites when looking at so many sweet vehicles. But that green Impala does speak to me somehow. We're going to move on into Showroom Floor Series 4. Kind of rhymes, doesn't it? I'll just give you a little background in case you haven't seen these. Most likely you have. It's got a generic kind of image of some drawn cars, and then you've got the specific to each model. All of the dealer information, the pricing, all of the options for this vehicle, total vehicle price. I assume this is in US dollars. It's the same sticker information that you would find if you were actually going to a car dealership. So this is a really cool series. And I'm not sure if I just couldn't find the other vehicles or if I chose not to buy them. I don't remember anymore. The ones I don't have are the 2023 Ford Mach-E California Route 1 and the 2023 Chevrolet Silverado High Country pickup truck. I have all 4 of the others, including this really cool Chevrolet Tahoe Premier. So let's get it out of the package for a review of this. And these will be very clean because they were more recently released than the Starsky and Hutch limited edition. So as you can see, huge quality improvement now that Greenlight is under new ownership and transitioned into a different manufacturing process, and for all I know, different manufacturing location. Whatever the case is, they've done very well by their models. Nicely rolling, even those big tires, clear windows, flawless paint, really cool. I do like this set because these are authentic, as if you were looking on a dealership. They've got original authentic paint jobs on them. Nothing too flashy, although a red 2023 Ford Explorer ST would be rather flashy and may attract some unwanted attention on the highway if you've got a heavy foot. The casting looks fantastic. Check out the wheels on this truck. Now, they've even molded in, I'm not sure if we can pick this up clearly, but there are brake calipers in there as well. The only thing, of course, is that they are rotating with the wheel. But for a static display, it won't really matter, and I appreciate the attention to detail, even though, of course, it would have been next to impossible at this price point to include fixed brake rotor systems on this truck at 1/64 scale and running about $6 US, $8 Canadian at big box stores, which is where I like to buy them when I can, and these are available at the big box stores. So here we have the Jeep Gladiator Overland 2023 Rubicon. It's got a tonneau cover, nicely painted bed. I think this roof is removable on some models, but this one appears to be cast in place. And just really nice details. Again, big off-road tires. Let's see how it rolls. Flawless. You can just see the improvement. If you've watched my channel over the years, Greenlight has had growing pains like many diecast companies that I have reviewed here at the Diecast Museum. And Greenlight has certainly grown into a high quality, top quality, I would say, product in 2024. 2023 Ram 3500 Limited Longhorn. What a beast of a truck. Nicely aligned, transparent individual headlights, grille. Look at those mirrors, perfectly aligned. There's no like tilt on them or weird bends like we've seen sometimes in the past. These can be tricky for manufacturers to keep in good place, but Greenlight has figured it out. You've got that hitch and tow compatible hitch, so you can pull the Greenlight trailers with it no matter what kind of trailer you have, as long as it is attachable by a ball hitch. And if you want to, you could drop a 5th wheel hitch into the back of this truck. 2-tone silver and brown tinted windows. Really nice truck, all metal. Oh, no, sorry, it's got a plastic base, but it's such a large truck, it feels like it's all metal in weight. And it is a terrific roller as well. So that is my review of these awesome Greenlight vehicles for you today. If you're after any of them, of course, as always, happy hunting, and I'll see you soon in the next video.